Elisa Lam was a Canadian student who, in January 2013, set out on a solo trip across the United States. She was 21 years old, studying at the University of British Columbia, and suffered from bipolar disorder and depression. Despite her mental health struggles, she decided to take some time off from school and go on a trip through California. She documented her journey on her blog and Tumblr, writing about her emotions, her condition, and daily experiences. On January 26th, she arrived in Los Angeles and checked into the infamous Cecil Hotel, located downtown near Skid Row, a neighborhood known for its high crime rate and large homeless population. The hotel itself had a dark history, linked to murders, suicides, and serial killers like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. At first, Elisa stayed in a shared room, hostel style, but was moved to a private room after her roommates complained about her strange behavior. They said she was leaving notes like, "Go away," and "Don't touch me," hiding other guests' belongings and acting erratically. Elisa was last seen on January 31st, 2013. She was supposed to check out of the hotel that day, but never did. Her parents, who she spoke to every day, quickly became worried and contacted the police. A missing person investigation was launched. The police searched the hotel, including with police dogs, but found nothing. 2 weeks later, on February 14th, LAPD released a surveillance video from the hotel elevator, which quickly went viral online. In the footage, Elisa behaves very strangely. She enters the elevator, presses multiple buttons, peeks out of the elevator as if someone is following her, hides in a corner, and gestures erratically as if she's talking to someone invisible. Eventually, she steps out of the elevator and disappears from view. The elevator doors behave oddly. They remain open for long periods, or open and close repeatedly without clear reason. The video had no sound and appeared slightly slowed down, sparking countless theories. Was she being stalked? Was someone off camera? Was she hallucinating? Was this paranormal? The video became one of the most discussed mysteries on the internet, with millions of views and endless speculation. Some believed Elisa was murdered, others thought she was suffering a psychotic episode. Some theories pointed to hotel staff, to conspiracies, or even supernatural forces. People examined her Tumblr posts for cryptic clues. Everything felt like a mystery novel, but with no resolution. On February 19th, nearly 3 weeks after her disappearance, a hotel guest complained about the water pressure and taste. The water was dark, tasted strange, and smelled foul. A maintenance worker went up to the rooftop to check the water tanks and discovered Elisa Lam's naked body floating inside one of them, with her clothes nearby in the tank. The question remained, how did she get up there? The rooftop was secured, the door alarmed, and the tanks were large and difficult to access. Getting inside would have taken physical effort and seemed unlikely to go unnoticed. However, the official cause of death was ruled an accidental drowning with no signs of trauma or foul play. The autopsy also showed that Elisa had prescription medications in her system, but not all of the expected levels, suggesting she might not have been taking her medications properly. This may have triggered a psychotic episode. The leading theory is that Elisa, in a disoriented or delusional state, made her way to the rooftop, opened the tank, removed her clothes, possibly due to paradoxical undressing caused by hypothermia or confusion, climbed in, and drowned, unable to escape. But many questions remained. How did she get past the security measures? Why didn't the police find her earlier when they searched the roof? Why was the elevator malfunctioning? Alternate theories still circulate. That she was murdered and placed in the tank afterward. That she was drugged, though toxicology reports didn't confirm this. Or that it was part of a larger conspiracy or even a supernatural event. The Cecil Hotel has since been renamed, now Stay on Main, but it remains a symbol of urban horror an internet mystery. Elisa's story inspired films, documentaries, including Netflix's Crime Scene, The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel, YouTube deep dives, and thousands of TikToks and Reddit threads. Her death continues to haunt people, especially the chilling elevator footage, which is still considered one of the creepiest videos on the internet.